Hey everybody, I'm Jeff Griffith with IXIA, and I'm here to talk about your visibility into the actual customer experience and maybe some of the challenges you're experiencing along the way. What are some of those everyday challenges? Well, mean time to resolution is a huge one. 25% of critical issues will take more than 44 hours to resolve, and at an average cost of $100,000 an hour, what's it costing you? Now, there are a lot of parts to the mean time to resolve. There's the mean time to alert, the mean time to fix, the mean time to verify. Those things typically don't take very long. You know you have a problem, you know you're going to fix it, and you can pretty easily verify whether it's still broken or not. What's the hard part? Is that mean time to identify. That's the hours to days. That's the part that causes all the problems. What if you could shorten that so that it was also minutes to hours? Well, you're saving a lot of money and your customers are having a better experience. 70% of the time, your organization is going to learn about its problems directly from the customer. And they only report less than 70 to 80% of the time. So what that means is you're about 50% of the time where you don't know you have an issue because your customers are tired of telling you about it. And how do we give you that information? We do it by drilling down on all the data we collect from all the tests that we've run. We give you a simple pass-fail test. So instead of being yellow or 74%, is 74% good? I don't know, but I know red and green. And if we tell you it's green, it's good. And if we tell you it's red, then it's bad. And you know you have something you have to look at. And these are all based on thresholds that you can set, customized for your environment. So you're not doing it based on some out-of-the-box, this should work for everybody. We're going to give you reports that are simple to understand. We're going to show you what test was run, what values we received, and what your threshold was, and whether you passed or failed. So you'll know exactly where that problem was. This goes to that mean time to identify. If one of these is red, I know where my problem is. And we've now cut that down from hours to minutes. We're going to look at the MOS score because video and voice are now some of the most important applications running in your environment. But you don't often have a good idea because it's just based on the end user telling you, it didn't sound so good. But with a MOS score, you'll know exactly what to expect. And because we're running tests even when your users aren't using the voice or the video systems, you'll know what to expect. You'll know what's good. You'll know what's acceptable. With our custom hardware, our cloud-based endpoints that can run on a Docker engine so you can place it just about anywhere, or even our software endpoints which can run on an iPhone or an Android, you're sure to be able to test from anywhere your customers are using and accessing data. So Hawkeye brings end-to-end customer experience measurements. We start with the end customer equipment where we're doing the simple pings, continuity checks, round trip time. How long does it take to get from the end customer equipment to the services? Then when we're there, how long does it take for an application to run? How long does it take my web page to load? Or how long does it take my web server to respond to my end users? How much data am I actually moving? Am I getting an SLA as promised by my provider? Or, even more importantly, am I giving an SLA to my end users that I've promised? And then there's that cloud. We've got Office 365 or Skype, and we used to have no visibility. All we could do is say, well, it must be the cloud. Now, you can run an actual Skype call or load an actual email from Office 365 via one of our endpoints and know exactly how it's behaving when your customers aren't even using the systems. So overall, we're talking about all of the use cases for Hawkeye. Campus, LAN, WAN. Before you roll out a new branch, is it going to behave like you expect? We call that predictive experience. What will it be when my customers get there? You'll know before they go. How will my SaaS run? Is it the network or the application? By testing every piece of this from every endpoint, you'll know where the problem lies. That path discovery, the hop by hop, gives you visibility into things you never had visibility into before and gives you the ability to reduce that mean time to identify, which is so critical to saving your money and your customers' experience. And then there's the cloud. Typically we were blind. Now we can tell you exactly what to expect. And as you think about moving another application or another set of users into the cloud, you'll know what they can expect from their performance. Well, maybe we've touched on a couple of points that are critical to your environment and you have some more questions. If you do, please reach out to your IXIA sales team or better yet, reach out to your IXIA partner. Thanks for watching.